You're watching Good Day Austin on Fox 7.
Okay, a lot of etiquette rules have changed over time, maybe even become obsolete throughout the years. I bet you didn't know that.
That's what Dave likes to hear.
Yeah, it is. She knew that. Etiquette expert Diane Gottsman, who we're always happy to welcome in. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
To tell us about maybe things we're doing right that we didn't know we were doing right.
That's right.
Or wrong, or right.
Right.
So let's get right to that. One is very timely, seasonal, that even I, fashion clueless, know you're not supposed to wear white after Labor Day. Apparently, that's not true.
That's not true.
Yeah.
So you can pull out your white jeans for another season.
Oh, wow.
Your white blazer. Your white blazer.
Incredibly tight white jeans.
So look how cute Amanda looks. She has that white skirt. And that is true. That is true. You can wear it all year long.
Okay.
So it's seasonal, though, in terms of what kind of clothing you wear. So you don't want to wear linen. By the way, you don't want to wear linen.
I think the kind of fabric, I mean, mine is a little more lace. I wouldn't wear this once it's the mid-fall comes around.
Once it's
because of the pattern of the material.
But a white outfit,
a
white dress,
suit.
black boots, cream outfit. But stay away from linen anytime if you're working because it's wrinkly.
Oh, yeah.
And you know, there's a big debate. Someone will say, well, it's meant to wrinkle, but it's not meant to be in the office.
Okay.
You know, if
I've
you
made that
look
mistake.
wrinkly. Yes.
And the reverse.
You stand up and it's
So the reverse is true too, like fall, what you think of fall colors, that's okay in the spring. It's whatever you.
It's whatever. It depends on the material. You're certainly not going to wear, you know, wool in the heat of summer.
And you wouldn't want to do that to yourself anyway.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
All right. Women and girls stay seated for introductions. That's not true anymore.
Obsolete. No. And we all know this, right? We know that nowadays women stand up for an introduction, girls stand up. But guess what happens? So Amanda stays seated for an introduction, and not that she would, but then I don't know what to do. Do I stand? Do I sit? Will I make her feel bad? Does it look bad? So we can't worry about that because it's not about making someone look bad. It's about being respectful to the person in front of you. So just stand up, and you can take the lead. So if Lauren stands up, then I'm going to stand up because I may not even know that she's taking the lead. I'm just going to do it because she's doing it.
And sometimes it's weird too, right? Depending on where the table is, someone's like literally pinned in the corner, and others say, hey, you stand up there, but someone else has a little more room, and they kind of have to. You kind of feel it out.
Or you say, no, don't stand up. It's okay.
Yes, I know you in the corner can't get up. Don't stand up. So you know, if you can't get up, if you're in a booth, you do the best you can. You know, you can't move that, push that table out, and try and wiggle up. It's going to be weird.
Asparagus is finger food. I did not know.
Years ago, asparagus was eaten with the fingers.
I knew I was born at the wrong time.
And guess what? Even today, you can eat it with your fingers. That's the rule. But
it depends on if it's an appetizer, like prosciutto rolled asparagus.
Now that's different. But if you're at a meal with someone you're trying to impress,
even prosciutto, you wouldn't eat that with your prosciutto rolled asparagus?
Maybe, yeah. I guess if it's a past appetizer.
Yeah, if it's an appetizer,
but
not if it's on your meal.
But if it's on your plate, don't pick it up. Even if you can pick it up and it's crispy, just use a knife and fork because you're going to look like a heathen. You know, it's just not going to be the right look.
In a social situation, chivalry dictates a man should order for his date. I don't know that too many people are doing that anymore.
My dad used to do that for my mom.
Yes, and that's just, you know, it was meant to be chivalrous, and the intention was good, but not today.
Yeah, not today.
Allow your date to order for herself or himself.
Love this one. Elbows should never touch the table. Guess what? Put them on there.
Oh, no.
Just don't do it like how I did it.
I just had this conversation with my children.
What?
Get the elbows off the table. And they're like, why? I said, it's just rude. It's bad manners. Why?
Well, hopefully they're not watching.
Just here's the rule. Them off the table.
At the table, certainly you want to keep your elbows off the table so you don't look gluttonous. But once everything has been removed and you stay a little longer because then you are still conducting business after the meal is gone, you can bring your forearms up. Now the reality is we want our hands above the table most of the time. Anyway, we don't want elbows on the table, but if your hands are above the table, you look as if you are confident. Under the table, we look like we have something to hide. So whether you're at a boardroom table, a desk, or a dining table, you want to keep your hands above the table. Elbows off when you're eating.
Yeah.
Good to know.
And that's what we were doing.
Always send, we're kind of running short on time here, but always send a handwritten note after the interview. Sometimes that's not always time appropriate.
It's fine, and you can still do it, except it's better if this is going to be something they're going to make a decision about right away. Send an email letting them know how much you appreciate the interview, you're interested in the job, and then follow up with a handwritten note. Don't just send a handwritten note because the job will be taken.
Might not get
Interesting to note how the rules of etiquette change, and as they do, Diane Gottsman will be here to help us.
We will
shepherd us through it.
Yes.
Thanks, Diane. We appreciate it, as always. We'll be right back.